Right.
Brilliant.
Here we are.
He's been feeling really inferior about his beard because it's not really an
Look
Alaskan
at this
beard.
hole here.
Oh.
Look at that big gap.
Yeah, don't look at her.
That's okay though, because you're not from.
That's true.
No.
If I was
You don't
from
need
here,
to look-
if I was from here,
People
this
will get
would
confused.
be ashamed of this. Certainly wouldn't be allowed a gun and a beard this week.
3, 2, 1. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kayla Thompson here with your News 13 morning update for this Monday, July 20th. And joining me on the desk this morning are British couple Alanna and Mike Clear, and they're here to talk about relationships. So now you both have traveled quite a ways. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here and what has inspired you to take the journey to Alaska?
Well, we are taking a motorbike and sidecar from Alaska all the way down to the bottom of South America, traveling around 20,000 miles and meeting couples along the way and getting advice on our relationship and what makes marriage last. We've just got married and we're looking for any advice that people can give us about how to go the distance.
How long have you guys got married? Or been married?
Since November last year, so about 7 months. I think it is.
Yeah, we got married in November last year.
All right. So now you've gathered some scientific information. Tell me what you found out so far.
Yeah, so it's been interesting because we've deliberately set ourselves a bit of a challenge for our honeymoon, which this trip is, trying to find out really whether or not we've got what it takes to stay together. And one of these big tests is, as Alanna just said, this huge journey from North America down to the bottom of South America. And the other test has been seeing some scientists, some of the world's most renowned scientists in the field of love are based here in the States. And the first one that we saw was in New York, who was called Dr. Helen Fisher, who did an MRI scan on our brains to see if we were in love. And the second one we saw was a guy called Eric Holzer, who took a DNA sample to see if we're genetically compatible. And the final one we saw Dr. John Gottman in Seattle. And one of his colleagues did a test on us to see if we're psychologically compatible. So the scientists have put all of their findings together in an envelope that we're taking with us all the way down to the bottom of the road. And when we open the envelope, we're going to find out whether or not these guys think that we're going to stay together for life or not.
Wow. So what are you guys compatible?
Who knows?
Who knows?
We haven't yet found out, but there are a whole load of people who think that they've understood what the science of love is.
Yeah.
So we're putting that science to the test in the most extreme form on the road.
All right. Now you've come across some couples here in Alaska. What have you learned from them?
Wow. The first couple that we saw a few days ago was down in the Nilchik, just near Homer, Nikolaevsk, sorry. And we met an old Russian Orthodox Old Believers couple called Nina and Dennis. And one of the things they taught us, which I think they were told at their own wedding, was that when they're starting out in their marriage, they should have one bowl with 2 spoons, which is interesting.
Which would mean that I'd never get any food.
That is usually how it works, guys.
But yes, we've been collecting advice from a whole load of different types of Alaskans. So we met a charming Alaskan native couple. We met the Old Believers down in Nikolaevsk who still live in a very traditional and simple way. We met hippies in Girdwood. And each of them has given us very different advice. I think one of the best pieces of advice that I've been given so far, especially in light of this, is forgive all facial hair.
I'm grateful for that advice.
You can tell that was given in Girdwood as well.
There were some big beards down there. It's very impressive. Yeah.
All right. So what are your plans and where do you go from here?
Well, from here it's south. That's the simple geography of it. Just keeping the sea to the right and the land to the left, and we should be okay. But yeah, we're going down now through Tok and then down to Delta Junction, Tok, Whitehorse, Canada, and then Washington,
And all the way
Oregon,
down,
California,
right. And
Mexico.
California has the highest divorce rate of anywhere in the world, so we're looking forward to going there. A little bit of Vegas, I think.
Yeah.
Gonna go get advice from anyone and everyone.
All right. Well, do you have anything specific that you would like to let Fairbanks in on?
Well, Fairbanks, go to our website and tell us what you think the secret of a long-lasting and happy marriage is. Because we don't know, and we're only 8 months in, and we just want to prove to people that it's still possible to stay married in this cynical day and age.
And what is your website?
The website is www.goingthedistance.org.uk.
All right.
Bit of a mouthful, but a number of other people are going the distance as well.
So check that website out to find out more information. Well, thank you, Mike and Alanna, for joining me this morning, and good luck to you both.
Thank you.
Now let's take a look at our weather forecast for this morning, brought to you by Denali State Bank.